Good Thursday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm the host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson. Let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Thursday evening. Now, looking at the radar right now, as you can see, we do have some pretty much rain right. Not really any rain, I should say. Not really any rain right now. Um, you can see that not really anything's falling. Nothing's really is going on here. But the radar is showing like this little weird boundary. I don't think that that's anything. I think that's just a little bit of just some small corrosion. I don't think it's anything that we really have to watch out for. But if we go ahead and switch over to the MRMS, you can switch over to the winter weather radar. You can go ahead and zoom out really far. You can go ahead and see that we do have some snow up here again inside Montana. Some heavy rain falling in North Dakota and Minnesota, as well as some rain over here inside the Rockies, as well as going up here inside the Pacific Northwest as well. We also do have some severe thunderstorm watches going on down here just to the west of Dallas. We just had a PDS tornado warning go through, meaning that we do have just a chance for some pretty strong tornadoes down there as well, as well as the potential to see some rain over here inside Missouri, Illinois, as well as like the Tennessee Valley as well. We also do have some showers and over here near Florida, Georgia, and Alabama as well. And let's go ahead and keep on moving it through. Here you can look at the cloud cover. You can see that we have cloud cover for not really anything, maybe just a couple of spots near Augusta and Columbia, but other than that, not really watching for anything else too bad. Here is our cloud tracker. Here you can see if we go ahead and push this thing forward a little bit, you can go ahead and see that cloud cover is going to continue moving east, and it's going to slowly cover up most of South Carolina by the time we get to around tomorrow afternoon as well. So some cloudy skies tomorrow. Mainly tomorrow afternoon is what we're watching for. Here's our current temperature: 77 in Columbia, 71 in Charleston, 70 in Myrtle Beach, 77 in Greenville, 75 in Rock Hill, 75 in Anderson, and then 79 over there inside of Augusta. Here is our low temperatures for tonight: 64 in Columbia, 69 in Charleston, 66 in Myrtle Beach, 66 in Hilton Head, 62 in Rock Hill, 61 in Spartanburg, 62 Anderson, 63 Greenville as well. Here's our forecasted precipitation for the next 24 hours. You can see that we do have the chance to see some half an inch to maybe even an inch of rain. I'm seeing mainly over there mainly just to the south of Anderson. Obviously, these won't be exact. You just have to look at the vicinity. But Spartanburg around a quarter of an inch, Greenville a half an inch, Lawrence around a tenth of an inch, Greenwood a tenth, Anderson a quarter of an inch. So that's just what we're watching for the next 24 hours or so. And let's go ahead and talk about the models and see what they show. So going on ahead and looking at it, we're going ahead and zoom our way in. You're going ahead and look at the models, the HRRR. And if we go ahead and switch over to the composite reflectivity and go straight to the 18Z, going ahead and move this forward, you can see starting off at around 3 p.m. Obviously nothing. We just continue moving this forward. Here we go at around 10 p.m. They think that some showers will be possible just over here near Columbia at 10. Obviously, there's always a possibility that a stray shower could form, but there's also a chance that the models are obviously wrong. But if we just continue to move this forward, you can see the rain starting to push in to western South Carolina around 3 o'clock tomorrow. You see Greenville starting to get a downpour just to the northwest of Greenwood, and Saluda also getting downpours, and that's going to move on to the east. Those severe storms that you can see over here just in Georgia is going to de-intensify, not really going to bring anything. Maybe just like a downpour with some showers as well. And we continue moving that east, and we may have showers for a while as well. I mean, here you have on May the 4th at around 2 p.m. See that we have the potential for some more showers and storms going into, like, again, near Augusta, Rock Hill, Greenville, Simpsonville, Seneca as well. So it's going to be a pretty spotty, rainy day tomorrow as well. And now, in terms of region-wise, the upstate will start to see their rain going into around 3 o'clock. The Midlands around 8 o'clock. The Low Country will be seeing their rain around late morning, on May the 4th, maybe early morning. Like, and when I say early morning, I mean like 1, 2 a.m., not like early morning, like 6, 7 a.m. And then once we continue it through, the PD regions finally start to see their first bit of rain around 9 a.m. on the 4th. And then we continue it eastward. You can see that, again, some more showers start to push in, maybe even some thunderstorms as well, going on to May the 4th at around 2 p.m. as well. Let's go ahead and talk about the Storm Prediction Center outlook, because with those thunderstorms coming in tomorrow comes a thunderstorm risk. Here you can see the day 2 SPC outlook. We do have a chance for just some regular everyday thunderstorms going into tomorrow, mainly for the Midlands all the way up into the upstate region, maybe a little bit of the low country region, just the very southern portion of it. But we're not done as well, because if we go on ahead and go to day 3, pretty much the same thing. But just a little bit more of the low country taken up in a bit, and it goes a bit more east, that line. So, again, not really watching for any type of severe weather as of now. Obviously, this can all change, but as of now, not really watching for any type of severe weather. Just potentially gusty winds, some small hail cannot be ruled out. And not really any excessive rainfall is possible with that system that goes through tomorrow, but some could potentially be possible going into Saturday, as we had like a day 4 that went through mainly most of the upstate, but now it only goes to like the northern tip of South Carolina now, so it did kind of get shrunken a little bit. So that's that. And the drought monitor, which, I mean, as you can tell, has some pretty interesting changes with it. As you can see, we now have a D0, which is an abnormally dry. As you know, it's been hot. Not a lot of rain has been falling. We were inside of a quiet period for a while, and now we finally are inside of the portion now to where it's just the drought conditions start to kick up a little bit. So, you know, if you're going ahead, Darlington County, Florence County, Lee County, Sumter, Aiken, Edgefield, all of Union County, most of Spartanburg County, most of Greenville County, Pickens County, Anderson, Chester County, York County, Lancaster County, and northwestern Chesterfield, well, northwestern and southwestern Chesterfield County. If you're inside the yellow, you're inside the abnormally dry again, which does not mean a drought, but it does mean that it is getting a bit drier than it should. And hopefully that you are not only just, you know, relying on the rain as well, but also if you have any plants or grass or anything like that, if you have like sprinkler systems, run them too, because definitely with how hot it's getting, you definitely want to start doing that for sure. Let's go ahead and talk about the future though. So if we're going to go ahead and switch over to the GFS, we're going to go ahead and zoom our way out. And we're going to go straight to the winter weather radar, the precipitation type. If we go ahead and switch on to this, all right, you can start to see we have some snow up there inside the northwestern U.S., even to the Rockies. We do have all these damage reports and all that kind of stuff down there inside of like Texas. So I'm going to go pull up my pointer, and we're going to continue this through. There goes the system tomorrow. That's going to move through, and maybe some heavy rain into some portions as well, going through even on like May the 4th as well, and then maybe even some excess moisture as well going into Sunday as well. So it's going to be a rainy weekend this weekend for sure. But if we want to ahead and move it eastward, you can see that even it goes into the 6th as well, and then finally the rain starts to take a break when we get back to our Monday. But then that does not stop it, because look at this, and it's something I do want to talk about. I am watching for the potential for some severe weather going into May the 9th. Now, obviously, this is very low resolution model, but if you go ahead and zoom your way down, obviously, it's not going to look exactly how you want it to look for severe weather, but it's so low resolution, and it goes over like, and it goes like every like 3 hours or so, 3 to 6 hours, I believe. But I'm going to go ahead and show y'all something real quick. So if we go ahead and move on to the CSU model, and we're going ahead and switch over to day, we're going to do day 7, I believe. Yeah, we're going to do day 7, day 6. And I do want to show y'all this. This is pretty interesting. I'm going to go ahead and switch off that. So you can see right here, the CSU model. Here's day 6. You can see that most of South Carolina is under a brown marginal risk. We've been under it before. But then as we go into day 7, you can see that we do have another brown marginal risk going over most of South Carolina. Okay, that's pretty, nothing we haven't seen. Then we go to day 8, and a little slight risk is trying to enter South Carolina again. So, this severe weather season is not only happening over here in Texas and Oklahoma, but also over here, and it's going to traverse over to the east as well. This is going to be happening for like the next week or so. Just a train of severe storms are going to be coming through, going towards the east coast. This is where, that's where we get all of our storms from, pretty much except for hurricanes. Anytime we get like a severe storm or anything like that, good chance that it could have come from like places like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas as well. So just going on ahead and continuing through with the GFS. If we go on ahead and continue through, there goes that system. It's going to leave us. And we have a nice swirly system that's going through Ohio right now. That's not really going to do anything. Some showers going into around the 15th of May, and everything else is a bit too far out to talk about. That one system that I did see all that rain going through, though, has kind of weakened significantly. Not like the entire state was going to get rain anyway, but it was still pretty interesting to see what the models were doing in their La La Land territory, which is around 300 hours out or so. But let's go ahead and hear from our audience. You can go ahead and be a part of the audience if you join the evening live forecast updates at 9 o'clock. We do it every single night at 9 o'clock unless I am busy or if I'm doing something. So if you're inside the live chat right now and you want to say something, go on ahead, leave it inside the chat because we're going to start that like right now. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to scene 2. And let me go on ahead and bring this over here. And let's go ahead and zoom our way in and see what people are talking about. So Anthony says, good evening, JP. Keep up the good work. Thank you. My cousin says, good evening, Joseph. I've not seen the sun all day, drizzling off and on here. And I just want to say I did say that yesterday, off and on. And then my Nana says, hello, Jay. You're doing a great job. Thank you for that. And that's all. So, again, you can leave constructive criticism. You can leave just compliments in general. You can just say, hey, what's up? Or you can just leave a question, any type of question that you may have. You can go on ahead and do that. But we're going to go ahead and zoom our way down to Texas because the people that have been here for a couple of days, you guys know what we do here. We take a little break from South Carolina for a second, and we go ahead and move down and talk about San Antonio in Texas. So we're going to go ahead and get that real quick, and then that's when we're going to end things off. So unless I don't see a question in like the chat in like the next couple of minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and head off. So let's go ahead and talk about Texas real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this to the slider, and we're going to go ahead and move this forward going into tonight. Obviously lows around like the low 70s, around 73, and then once you get to around tomorrow, highs of around 81, and then we go through tomorrow night around 72, and then around 2 p.m. tomorrow will be around 80 degrees. And then in terms of rain, if we went ahead and turn this forward a little bit, we're going to go ahead and move this forward. Obviously, this was around 4 o'clock. There goes your off and on rain. But if we go through this morning and tomorrow morning, and then as we get into tomorrow afternoon, some more spotty showers again going into tomorrow afternoon, so watch out for that. And then as we get into even the nighttime hours, you can see a downpour going into around 10 or so o'clock. And then even into early morning on May the 4th, that is Saturday, you can even see some more spotty showers as well. So it's going to be off and on rain for a while, so definitely watch out for that. And then in terms of severe weather, if you go ahead and look at the day 1, you are under a day 1 marginal risk, but I think that threat is, I would say it's pretty much almost over for now, unless something happens tonight. You go to day 3, not really seeing anything. That's for Lubbock, Amarillo, Abilene, Midland, and Odessa, Texas. But tomorrow, if you live on the western side of San Antonio, near like Castroville, Hondo, Lake Hills, or if you live kind of like in just central San Antonio, you may be saved from the severe weather. Day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, I'm not seeing anything. And then in terms of excessive rainfall, obviously, one today, you're under a marginal risk of excessive rainfall today and tomorrow. And then if you go to day 4, nothing. Day 5, nothing. So that's pretty much that. So that is your forecast update if you're in San Antonio, and that's pretty much all. So it was a nice forecast update tonight. Tomorrow is Friday. We're almost done with the week. And I will be back. Oh, I'm not sure if I will be here tomorrow evening. I have to be out somewhere. So I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow evening. But I will be here for sure tomorrow morning. So just watch out for that. And if I'm not here tomorrow evening, I'll be back Saturday morning. So everyone have a fantastic Thursday evening, and I'll be back tomorrow morning with another forecast update.